Hey guys, it's me Surfrider here, and welcome back to Resturant Empire 2. In the last episode, we kind of did the basic tutorial, but we're gonna go ahead and start this game here, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, we left off at the dude's house, but, let me get over there. There, we're here. Hello. So this is our uncle's house. I see you know your way around, Armand. Now I'm going to explain about setting up your menu with tasty recipes. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Good. Let's get going then, shall we? What's happened in these? No.
Sure. Well done, Armand. Now that you know how to decorate your restaurant, let's see what you'll serve your... Below the menu is the food menu interface. You will notice that the food menu interface has been swapped with the recipes interface, the repository of all your available recipes. As you are just starting out, you only have a handful of recipes available. The 5 square buttons on the top of the recipe interface represent food course categories. Left-click on the next button to continue.
Next.
Below the food course buttons is a recipe pane of the recipe currently viewed, as well as its name. The recipe pane also has 2 round arrow buttons that can be used to go forward and back through your list of recipes. In this case, the main courses. Go ahead, try it now. Left-click on the arrow buttons to cycle through your available recipes. When you're done, left-click on the next. Notice the flag icons at the end of each recipe. The flag icon, now, instead of flipping through the list one by one using the arrow buttons, let's bring up the drop-down list. Simply left-click anywhere in the recipe name display. You will notice on the bottom of the recipe interface 4 large round buttons.
Yes.
These are, from left to right, the duplicate recipe, the Add to Food menu, the View Food menu, and the filtering toggle buttons. To add this recipe to your menu, left-click on the Add to Food menu button. To see your new recipe on the menu, now you're back in the food menu interface. The difference being, we have added a recipe. Now at least customers can order something. This is a rather Spartan selection that you offer. Let's try to add some variety to the menu by repeating the procedure to add more recipes. When you are done establishing your menu, left-click on the next button to continue.
Cream drop biscuits. Okay. So that's what we have here. We need to add this. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to add this. We're going to add this. We're basically adding everything. That's on the menu. Okay, hold on. What did I have on here? So appetizers and the main course. So dried bean casserole. We need to find the dried bean casserole. Okay, we're gonna start from here then. This is the nitty-gritty part of the game. I hate that they can't just have like a default like, oh, you have this on the menu. But no, they make you...
Make sure you are viewing the food menu interface for this next step. Notice on the food menu how arrow buttons appear on the bottom corners of the menu pages. Use these buttons to flip through the pages of your menu. Why don't you see what you have decided to offer your future clientele by left-clicking on the previous page and next page arrow buttons?
Okay, so
when you are done viewing the recipes in your menu, left-click on the next button to continue.
Okay, so here at the tree is a table. We have our breakfast selection. Baked eggs with cheese for $5.40. We have cream drop biscuits for $5. For our appetizer, you can have a selection of poached salmon with truffles and shrimp for $17.60. Or you could have a fried duck liver with asparagus tips for $18.20. And then we'll go over to the soup menu. We have a cream of red bell pepper soup, a cream of asparagus soup, which are both $6.40 and $5.60. That's a good selection there. And then we have the main courses. So for the main courses, we have stuffed peppers for $16, steamed mussels for $16.40, mixed casserole pork for $19.20, eggplant, zucchini, red pepper, and parmesan torte for $16, and dried bean casserole for $18. And then for the desserts, we have strawberries jubilee for $5.60, French apple tart for $5.80, and a chocolate tart for $6. So we're gonna keep on going all the way back to the beginning, and then we're gonna.
So far, so good. Now that you understand, a pop-up with a list of hot and cold beverages will appear. The cold beverages are further divided into alcoholic and non-alcoholic. All the beverages come with a fixed buying price, so all you have to do is left-click on the check boxes to the left of each beverage to include it as part of your restaurant service.
Okay,
so when you're done choosing the beverages, left-click on the OK button at the bottom of the beverage list.
Okay, so we are going to have coffee, we're going to have tea, we are not going to have we're going to have orange juice, mineral water, iced tea, and iced coffee. We do not serve beverages here. Well, actually, you know what? We'll serve red wine, but that's all we're serving, okay? So, you see, that's why, no.
In case you haven't noticed, I'd like to give you a word on alcoholic beverages. If you plan to serve liquor, you will need to pay a liquor license fee of $20,000 up front before you can serve alcoholic beverages. Despite the licensing costs, this is a bargain as alcoholic beverages net the greatest profit margins. Let's tart up the menu design. There are three things you can do to alter your menu's appearance. You can change the title font, the text font, and you can also left-click on the text font. There's only a bit more to go. If you ever want to view specifics regarding any recipe in your menu, simply double-click on the recipe name, and you will be brought back to the recipe menu interface, where you can view detailed information regarding that recipe. Go ahead, give it a try.
No, we're not going to
check any recipe's details by double-clicking on a recipe entry in your menu.
Okay, so this is what the main actual menu is going to look like, and then the next part of the menu is going to look like. Let's see. We're going to make it look like this, and then the top part will look like this. Let's see, or do I want to change this one? So that's what it's going to look like, okay? Okay. So then it says there's another, okay, so simply double click on a recipe name.
Notice the default price on the recipe menu,
yes,
which is your restaurant's selling price for that recipe. When you are ready, left-click on the next button to continue. The last thing I want to go over with you is if you ever want to get rid of a recipe from the menu. Excellent!
Okay.
You are becoming quite skilled at juggling recipes and menus. Now...
Okay, bye. Bye. Okay, so we now have a menu. I don't know what that is. That's the food menu. We're gonna go back out here, and we're gonna go back to this house, okay? Good going. You're really picking up the pace here. I have one last thing to show you before you're ready prepared to take on the duties of a restaurateur, and that would be employing staff. Uncle, can I ask some questions? Sure, Armand. Tell me what's on your mind. Okay, so anything exciting happening around here since I left? Don't you read the papers? I never have time. You do watch TV at least, right? Okay. Okay, sorry. I don't watch TV. I don't like it. But you are aware of the cooking contest. Okay, stop it. I'm sorry. Well, we have a new Grand Master Chef, a young Phenom, they say. Pedro Valrun's his name, you know. The son of the man behind Omnifood, Edmund Valrun. You're kidding, right? He's a new Grand Master as well, just like his father. Yes, and the boy's got talent, the nerve, running all of us honest working chefs out of our businesses. That villain, he's just like his father. So... Hi, look, here's my desktop. Stay in the game. Okay, what are you doing now? Okay, show me how to hire employees.
You have added decoration and placed recipes. Apart from your name, the staff list is almost completely bare.
Yes,
that's understandable. You haven't hired anyone to work for you yet. Notice how the interface now displays any restaurant needs at least a chef to prepare the recipes, a captain for taking orders, a server to, well, serve the food, and a receptionist to show the customers to their seats. And I almost forgot. You need to hire a kitchen porter to wash the dishes. Go ahead and hire all these posts. No need to hire a chef when you've got your trusting self to work the kitchen. Once you are done hiring, left-click on the next button to continue.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna just hire as much as we possibly can. Well, how many people that we can, I guess I should say. Okay, so we can't hire, we're gonna hire all the kitchen porters that we can. Okay. This is another tedious part of the game, but you know what, whatever. And then we're gonna hire one receptionist. Next.
A word on receptionists. They can only carry out their duties effectively if they have a reception desk handy. You can find a reception desk in the interior panel. You remember how to place items to equip and decorate your restaurant, right?
Yes.
Now place a reception desk near the entrance of your restaurant. We will continue with training afterwards. This is also the ideal time to explain to you how to rotate, move, and delete items. Notice that to delete an item, left-click on the Delete Item button. Then double-click on the item you want to remove from your restaurant's premises. Left-click on the next button to continue.
Okay, so now I want you to go there, and then I want to get the fountain in there, like that. Okay. Also, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to change this awful carpeting. There we go. Next.
Good. Now let's start with the list mode. Notice the two small icons to the right of each employee position, complete with rating bars right next to each employee's name.
Yes.
The metal icon represents a chef's reputation or staff's skill level, and the flag icon represents employee morale. Here you can quickly see who is low on. Now you're back in the detailed view. Most of the buttons are now available. You should already be familiar with the first two buttons. The other buttons are raise or lower salary, transfer staff, and fire staff. These buttons are relatively easy to understand.
Okay.
I'll let you play with these at your leisure.
No.
When you are good going, you are just about ready. Now, just be patient, and customers are bound to come in. If you are impatient, you can always accelerate the game's speed by left-clicking on one of the four speed. The round button to the left of the speed buttons is the. There's something you should know about the speed settings and how time passes in the restaurant universe. In order to progress faster, a month's time is simulated based on your restaurant's performance at the end of the first day of each month. Left-click on the next button to continue. Now I'd like to explain to you about looking at the column of buttons. We now take a look at the top row of buttons. There are, from left to right, the restaurant ratings, sales report, statistics, income statements, financial graphs, and complaints buttons. Click on each one and familiarize yourself with the different types of information displayed.
Okay, so overall
Left-click on the next button when you are ready to continue.
Okay, so overall ratings, food is at a 2, or 45%. We've got a 2-star service, or 44%. Environment is a 3-star, or 61%, because of all the stuff all the artwork that we've got in here. The price is, okay. Decoration is a 3-star. Comfort is a 3.5-star. And exterior and view is a 2.5. But I will show you that later. But anyway, so we want to go in here. We do not have any sales reports because we haven't made any sales. We don't have any statistics because we haven't made any sales. So basically, none of this can go. Anyway, let's go.
Now go back to the restaurant ratings button. This indicates how well your restaurant is faring in each rating category. The categories with pluses add points, while the minuses subtract points from your overall restaurant rating. Left-click on the next button when you are ready to continue. Pay special attention to the environment and food category ratings. The higher your restaurant's value in these categories, the more likely customers will choose your restaurant, provided that is you keep the price and complaints down. Do that, and you have a hit restaurant on your hands.
Oh, good, okay.
When you're ready to move on, left-click. As you can see, the top row of buttons now displays the game score as well as your scenario goal buttons. Click on the goal button. Remember your goals? Wow, all this restaurant managing has got me really hungry, Armand. But the good news is you now have all the requisite pieces to start operating your fully functional restaurant. Maybe someday your restaurant will not only be packed with efficient staff, but happy customers as well. Now, off you go. Remember, your goal is to reach 35 customers with a monthly revenue of $30,000 within 3 months. Think you can manage it? I surely think you can. Good luck.
Thank you. Bye. So we have a receptionist, tons of wait staff, and quite a lot of people in here. So we're gonna it's open, right? Yeah. So here's our first customer, I think. No, we're just gonna be totally impatient and just let everybody come in and do their business in here. So I'm gonna go out to the exterior view. No. Yeah, so anyway, this is our restaurant, everybody. We have 100% capacity right now, occupancy, I should say. So I think we're doing pretty well. Lack of seating forces customers to dine elsewhere. Well, that is not my fault. We just don't have a big enough facility. Again, that really is not my fault. I don't like these seats either. But I think we're just gonna have to leave them here. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about that. Just we're a popular restaurant. That's all I can say, you know. So what are you're eating soup. So let us check the revenue report. Okay, so which one is it? Oh, y'all are not getting very happy. Y'all are having to wait, aren't you? Well, we're gonna have to close down then. We're gonna go into this menu. And we're gonna redo the whole restaurant. Okay. So that's how that's gonna go, and then we're gonna put in 2 more tables here. Like that. I think that's actually quite a lot better. We actually might just get rid of that. And put that in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of all of the lighting in here. Because I hate the lighting in here. Okay. So basically, this beginning part of the series is not exactly, you know, very fun to watch. But I mean, I understand if you've left or you're thinking about leaving. I probably it's just we have to do this. That's all. And then can we even put any lights in here? Yes, but these would probably need to be standard wall lights. Or can we not even put any in here? No, we can't. That's okay. So now that we've got that, I'm gonna go back in here and I'm gonna put in that, and then we're gonna put in yeah. And then for you, I'll put in let's see, I won't put anything else in. Well, no, I won't. Okay, I think that's good for right now. We have quite a lot more tables, I think. I think that has a little bit more tables in it. I don't know for sure, but you know, we'll just see if that's any better. Because we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tables, so that'd be 20 people are able to sit here at a time. I mean, if at full capacity 20 people. So that's good. I think that we're doing very well as far as the restaurant goes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you did, please let me know with a like, comment, or feedback, suggestions, all that good stuff. If you haven't already, please go down to the channel. If you want to see any more of me, I'm Surfrider HD. That's my channel name. I do quite a lot of different videos. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!